Hi, this is Philip Byrne for phonescoop.com, and today I'm working with the Motorola Defy. And as you can see, the Defy is a water-resistant phone. You can submerge this phone in up to a meter of water, and when you pull it out, everything still works fine. Now, I've tested a lot of waterproof phones on the market, and I must say the Motorola Defy really impressed me. It exceeded all of my expectations for what a rugged, waterproof phone could be. For starters, it's actually a nice looking phone. It's very sleek, it's almost stylish. You've got these sort of exposed bolts which are kind of cool. You've got some port covers here that help seal out the water, but they're nice and tight and they don't feel like they're going to fall off anytime soon. They feel like they're going to last the duration of this phone's lifespan. The phone is very small and light. It's easy to carry around in a pocket. It's not a big, heavy, rubberized phone. And it gets a lot of the basics right. Call quality was very good. It uses Motorola's Crystal Talk technology, which really improved call quality. And all around, I found this to be a very impressive little device. So in addition to being waterproof and rugged, the Motorola Defy is a full-fledged MotoBlur smartphone. So you get the Android MotoBlur widgets. These are widgets that you can actively resize, which is a really nice feature. Motorola makes some of the best widgets I've seen on Android smartphones. And it's really got a lot of social networking skills as well. So it integrates nicely with Twitter and Facebook and MySpace. It's not a very powerful phone, so sometimes the phone did have some trouble running the Android interface. But it didn't cause me too much of a hassle. I wasn't really expecting a super phone here, but for the trade-off, you get a very slick, rugged phone that you can dunk in water, and you give up some performance. And I think that's definitely a fair trade. The phone has great messaging capabilities, gets all the capabilities that you'd expect from an Android smartphone. It uses a swipe keyboard, so you can just swipe the letters in one gesture. It also comes with instant messaging, which a lot of Android phones are leaving out, and it uses instant messaging for AOL, Windows Live, Yahoo, and MySpace. I'm kind of hoping to see Facebook messaging start showing up on smartphones, but this is really a nice step forward. The phone also gets an improved music player. So rather than the stock Android player, it gets the Motorola Connected Music Player, which does a little research for you. So when you start playing a song, you'll see that it actually loads up the lyrics for you from TuneWiki. You can also check a map using Blip FM to see what other folks in your area or the entire world are listening to. Now, this isn't a phone you're going to take on a scuba diving trip. Unfortunately, capacitive technology does not work underwater, so you can't use the touchscreen while the phone is submerged. You also can't take photos underwater for the same reason, because unfortunately the phone doesn't have a camera button. It would have been a really nice addition. It would have let you take some light, shallow underwater snapshots, but at least it does have a sort of nice camera on it as well. You get a bunch of scene modes, and you can flick through the scene modes. And as you flick through, the viewfinder changes to reflect what you're looking at. The Defy is also one of the first T-Mobile phones to use T-Mobile's Wi-Fi calling. This is sort of like their old UMA service. You can make calls over Wi-Fi. You can't swap from Wi-Fi to your cellular network without hanging up first. Unfortunately, I did have some problems connecting to my home Wi-Fi network, so I wasn't able to test the Wi-Fi calling features. But that was one of the few problems I had with this device. This was an all-around very impressive phone. T-Mobile is going to launch it at a very nice price. It'll come in just under $100. And I think this is definitely worth looking at. For phonescoop.com, with the Motorola Defy, I'm Philip Byrne.